Hello everyone, today we have a Dr. Sarat Dalai. He is a director of Institute of Science, Nirma University. He having total 22 years of experience. So today's agenda of the interview is to know about the thoughts of education. So welcome you on portal of College Dunia, sir. So beginning with the interview, my first question is to you. When you first came to the Institute of Science, Nirma University, what was your vision for the university or Institute of Science?
So my idea was to formally start an R&D program at the Institute of Science. This institute was built with the purpose of pursuing cutting-edge research in biological sciences particularly. But that was not happening, for a long time. There are various challenges. So I took these steps, whatever is feasible, considering the situation that we were encountering at that time. But then idea was to build up a formal R&D program, starting with say good PhDs, and then later on we can get into funded project where we can take up more challenging scientific problems. So that is how we started. We encourage faculty to start writing grants because that is the first step. Thinking of new scientific problems. And it should be appreciated by funding agencies. And once it is supported, then maybe from other sources we can also include universal sources. We can generate, other resources, particularly infrastructure, carry forward our research plans. So that is how I started. In fact, it took almost 2 years for each faculty to get a grant, and then since then we have been doing, with a pace which is, I would say, reasonable and quite satisfying. And every year now we have been receiving more than one course to external funding. That has immensely helped our PhD program as well as our MSc in-house research work. And we have published a good number of papers, and along with that also have filed some patents. And all these activities have helped us, to get NAAC accreditation. In 2009, we had first time NAAC accreditation. We have B+ only. In 2015, we got A. Now it is A+. This is basically a reflection of our activities in the last 10 years.
Okay, great vision you having, sir. So my second question is to you. Being the director of Institute of Science, Nirma University, what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe your leadership style?
My philosophy is very simple. A leader has to take everybody into confidence, particularly faculty, academic institutes, and others also who are, main people who are running this institute. I do give greater freedom to my faculty. Basically, whenever any task is given to them, they are given free hand to plan and execute. I will come into picture only when they face any challenges. If I can provide certain guidance, that is nice, or I arrange for it. So, but then I always felt that each faculty, they have their own talent, and that should be nurtured to get the best, out of, to get the best, so that we accomplish the task. So I don't interfere with faculty's day-to-day activities. My role is more of mentoring, and if I can provide some useful advice, that is what I am always looking forward.
Okay, great leadership thoughts, sir. So my next question is to you. What are the USP of Institute of Science, Nirma University, and what are the advantage student can give after completing their studies from Institute of Science, Nirma University?
See, largely we focus on teaching, although one can say that one is teaching, but basically over the time we make sure that our pedagogies are up to date, and that helps students learn because we get students from various backgrounds, and particularly students coming from vernacular background or face problem in the first semester. So we make sure that students understand the subjects properly, and through various assignments, tests, we try to assess their learning. We also give greater emphasis on the laboratory training through their regular practicals, through their discipline research, so that when they go for their next level of their career, so they are placed well. In fact, such approach has helped our students to get into back from industries to various national and international research institutions for their PhDs. Many students also spontaneously go to teaching professions. So these are some of the examples of our student success.
Okay, great, sir. So my next question is to you: how's the life of the student at the Institute of Science, Nirma University?
It's busy, definitely, but it is also at the same time it provides a awareness for students to explore new things. We time to time we give them varieties of exposure. Many times our experts from various places come either for scientific talks or for even regular expert lectures in the classroom. And industry persons also come, so that and students get opportunity to directly interact with them. So that helps students immensely to think of their career choice. So although we do not have much time for getting into extracurricular activities like say cultural or sports, but whatever minimum time available, students actually engage themselves. And I have seen in many of their extracurricular activities, our students are doing very well.
Okay, great, sir. So my last question is to you, sir. Any suggestion you would like to give the current youth and the aspiring students?
My only one suggestion as a teacher is that when students attend the class, any lecture they attend, they should be attending. And they must come prepared as much as possible. But after leaving the class, they must read thoroughly. And detailed reading is extremely important. Peripheral reading doesn't help. That is one thing. And particularly the students who are at the master's level, they must put extra efforts to read beyond their course curriculum, because that is how they are going to come across many scientific problems, many gaps exist in this problem, so that they can think of near way of solving those problems. And they should also give good amount of time, to develop and improve their skills, laboratory skills, because at the end, that training is going to help them, translate their ideas.
Okay, great advice, sir. So now I would like to conclude the interview. Thank you so much for the all information. It is very helpful for the all student and the parents. Thank you so much for the interview, sir.
Thank you.